Hey, it's Coach T, and this is another one of the Affinity Publisher 2 videos. Ironically, I have the thumbnail open in Affinity Photo 2, but that's okay. In this video, we are going to look at using the artistic text tool, and we're going to do that in the context of a mini project. We're going to make a greeting card. So first thing, we need to have a fresh, open Affinity page because we need to set up our document. And I don't know off the top of my head what the default size of a greeting card is. So what I did is I just did a quick little bit of research. Standard greeting size card sizes for Adobe Illustrator are 10 by 7, 5.5 by 8. Any of these will work. I mean, once you get your basic template set up, it's very easy to just make additional ones with different dimensions because you can just resize things. But we do want to get that canvas set up so we can start to work on it. So we're looking at 10 by 7. And what I'm thinking is, as we set this up, we're going to File New. I don't know if there are any presets in here for it. Business cards. There's a greeting card. Let's look at this in inches. So this is 15 inches by 26, which is bigger than what I want. That's a huge greeting card. Oh my gosh. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do a new one. So down here, create preset. We're going to call this, greeting card 5x7. Sorry, I'm typing around the microphone. And if you don't have the pages tab here, don't worry about that. We can add pages in manually. And here, oh, what happened? I see. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's back up real quickly. So we're going to do inches. We're going to do 5 by 7. And the reason we're going to do that is because then when we have two pages, like so, we'll do facing pages like this. Now it's 10 inches wide. And you can see that that's not reflected here. This individual page is going to be 5 inches wide by 7 inches high, which gives us 10 total inches in width by 7 inches in height. So that's what we're looking at. We are going to set this to CMYK. Margins we'll do at, let's just do a conservative 0.5. And for bleed, we'll do another fairly standard 0.125. Like that. Everything is chained so it auto-populates. And then now we'll set this as our greeting card 5 by 7. So, okay, we've rehashed the whole setup. So here we go. We're going to create it. And now you can see over on my page tray, here's the first facing page. This is the front page of the document. This would be the inside of that jacket. And I'm going to add 2 pages. So right after, add 2. And what will happen is it'll populate 1 page here and 1 page here. Like that. So inside cover. This is the back cover. This one here. And then these are the 2 insides. So we can treat these like a spread as we're planning. So now we have our greeting card document set up. We don't need anything more than this. And I would probably err on the side of saving this as, we'll go up to the Coach T folder. We'll go into, well, we'll just save it right here. We'll do our greeting card. And now if anything crashes or anything locks up, we're safe. So, okay, we want to explore the artistic text tool, which so far I have not done, because I don't use it that often. Although recently, having done a lot of YouTube thumbnails and done some additional layout stuff in some of my side projects, I have actually had to use it a little bit more. So the artistic text tool is like the frame text tool, except what you're going to do is you are going to click and drag to figure out the default size that you want for that thing. Rather than selecting a text box size, instead you're effectively selecting the text size itself to begin with. And you can see it's a little bit hard to see on the screen, but it does tell you the height currently is 120.6 points. So if I want that to be like, I don't know, 80, like this, now you can see it's just ready to rock and roll. So I can do like happy baby or something. And if here's where it's different than a text box. If I click the handles and drag it, it actually changes the shape of the text. So it's going to be up to you whether you want to use artistic text when you're populating text on your page, or do you want to use a text box, a text frame, where we are not going to be shifting the base size of the text, but rather the area that is available for type input. So I like, for layout purposes, I don't mind using artistic text when I'm doing the layout, especially if I know it's going to look kind of big like this. I might go into like, let's get a fun baby looking font, right? Like that's pretty easy to do. And then if I need it to be something a little bit more standard and predictable, like a congratulations or something, just zoom that down a little bit. There you go. And also I can size the whole thing and change the font point and everything like that with the lower outer diagonal handle there. Right, so that's what shows up on the outside of my page. And then on the inside, I can do, we'll do another artistic text. And we'll do many happy memories ahead. I know it typed right off the side there. So that is a downside to working with artistic text, is it is a little bit harder to fit it to things when you need it to fit to things. You'll notice that there's no column buttons up here, for example. That's okay, but it is a challenge. So maybe I want to condense this a little bit. I think that maybe that looks a little bit too big. So what I can do is fix that aspect ratio by dragging this up instead. And we'll do, oh, the places you will go. Whoop, go. There we go. Something like that, right? And then on the back end, I might have, oh, I'm clicking on the wrong screen. Pfft. On the back end, I might have my text box again with my content attribution. Something like this. And obviously that's way too big, right? But now I have the basic bones of a greeting card, and I can go through and do all the other things that I normally do. Like I can change the background color by adding a rectangle, and I want that rectangle to be, I don't know, it's a baby boy, so it's a kind of a pale blue, right? On the inside and on the outside. We'll do another one like that, drag that down below everything else. And you know what else we can do? We can be a little fancy here, is we can copy that and paste it. So now I've got two. This will make sense in a second. I'll make it a little more blue. Right click, convert to curves. And then we're going to drag this guy up here. Shift to drag in a straight line. And I'm going to add two handles. These are going to become smart curves. I just need to remember where I put it. Is it right there? It is, right there. Yeah. All right, let's drag this guy down. We'll smooth it out. And we'll drag this guy. So we'll drag him down here. I don't know. You just basically have to play with the pen tool until you get something you like. Right, like that. It kind of looks like a wave or something. I don't know. And I want to bring these up so it's a little bit more in the median. So yeah, something simple, very simple like that to get an effect, just to catch the eye. But this is a quick video on how to make a greeting card or, any kind of congratulatory cards, and just use your picture frames. If you want to put an image in, use your picture frames, because you can control the aspect ratio that way, and practice all the other things that have been in the course. But there you go. There's a little bit on how to use that artistic text tool to get very specific custom sized text fields, and also how to build a greeting card. There you go. My name is Coach T. If you like this kind of video, subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in the next one.